Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Danny, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out my Mink Eyelash website, AffordableMinkLashes.com. Use the code YouTube for a discount and free shipping when you order over $30. If you're not new here, welcome back and thank you for coming back. Today's video is going to be continuing the Sugar Baby Chronicles section that I started on my channel. Today's video is going to be on my top Sugar Baby don'ts, so stay tuned. Number 1, don't have a temper tantrum or make a scene publicly when you don't agree with something that's going on. That is just going to really just cause embarrassment on both parts, and if it gets really out of hand, they can call the cops on you, and you don't want like a whole legal situation. You don't want to get left where you are, especially if you're in the car with him, you acting too crazy. He's liable to put you out on the side of the road, or if you're in the restaurant, he's liable to leave you at the restaurant. And if you didn't bring any money, like some women don't bring money when they think the man's just going to pay for everything, you're going to be stuck there. How are you going to order Uber and all this other kind of crazy stuff? So it's very embarrassing. So don't throw a temper tantrum like you're a 10-year-old or make a scene publicly. Just wait till you get home and then you guys can discuss it. Don't be having these full blown out arguments, because when they have a sugar baby, they want as less stress as possible. So if you're giving him the same amount of arguments and grief and stress as a regular relationship or as a wife, they don't have no purpose for you. So that's my tip for number 1, no temper tantrums and do not make a scene publicly. Number 2, don't blast your business on the internet, because it's just embarrassing. A lot of people, when they go through stuff, they'll post it all on the internet, or you'll see all these sad memes and all these quotations. It's just very annoying, and you don't want your personal business out there. And then you don't want people to know like what you're doing. Like if you have a sugar daddy, just keep it to yourself. You don't post him on there, especially if he doesn't want to be posted. And if you agreed on discretion. Number 3, don't let him know where you live, especially if you never met him before, and especially if you don't trust him. Just keep everything like on a surface level. Like if you want to know where you live, just say, oh, I'm not comfortable giving you my address right now. But if you want to meet him, you can meet him. Number 1, meet him at a public place first, until y'all get like comfortable with each other, then start going over to his house or whatever. But don't give this man your address, especially if you don't know who he is, where he's from, is he actually real. You never know, people can be crazy, so don't be giving out your address. Number 4, don't try to date his friends. A lot of women, when they around, if they're dating like a richer man and their friends are richer, they'll try to talk to them on the low or whatever, like the man's not going to go back and talk, which is very weird. I don't know why they don't think that, because men gossip way more than women do. So don't try to date his friend. It's most likely going to get back to him, and it might end up ruining their friendship, especially if you don't believe the friend and actually believe you. So I don't know, it's going to be a whole sticky situation. So don't try to date his friends unless his friend is prepared to not be his friend anymore, and his friend is giving you way more money. I don't know, but if that happens, then you just have to cross that bridge. But I wouldn't recommend you trying to date his other rich friends. Number 5, don't bring your cute, fit, pretty friend around him. Like, he might not even want you anymore if he thinks your friend is cuter and way better looking and way more fit, and he probably start wanting her. Then that's going to mess up you guys' friendship, because it's not going to be her fault that he's lusting after her. So I wouldn't recommend you bring unless you're very, very secure in what y'all have going on, I wouldn't recommend you bringing your cute single friend around, because she might just start seeing her behind your back, honestly, because women are grinding like that when that money is involved. So I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it, no matter how much you think you trust her. Oh, we've been friends for 20 years since we were children. That won't matter when the carrot is dinkled in front of your face, honey. It will not matter. Number 6, don't let him know where you work. You don't want him popping up to your job, especially if you say, oh, I have to go to work, and he doesn't actually believe you, and he goes there and you're not working. Or you don't want him popping up to your job, making a scene about just being with you or some random crazy stuff. Like, do not let him know where you work at Number 7, don't fly coach. If he's a sugar daddy, you need to be in first class, business class, private jet. Don't fly coach. No matter what I tell you, oh, we're trying to save money. No, you're a sugar daddy. You're supposed to be spending money on me, not trying to like save money. Like, what are you talking about? Do not fly coach. That's for regular people, so don't fly coach. Number 8, don't sleep with him on the first date. This should have been like really up there on the don't list as number 1. Do not sleep with him on the first date. Do not sleep with him without getting tested. Do not sleep with him. You don't know him like that. Do not sleep with him unless you're comfortable. Or do not sleep with him at all if you don't want to. But definitely don't do it on the first date. You don't know this man. You don't know what he has. You don't know. Number 9, don't get pissy drunk when you're on the dates. You don't want to be an embarrassment. You don't want to seem like a lush. You don't want to like embarrass yourself or him, or you don't want that to be your last date, because embarrassment, he don't know you like that. That could be your last day. He drop you off home. I don't know. They probably could slip something in your drink. Something may happen to you, quote unquote, that you don't want to happen to you, and you don't have enough conscience or enough like will to fight him off or something like that. You get my drift what I'm going with this. But don't get pissy drunk. Keep it probably at a 1 drink minimum if you do drink. I don't drink, so I don't know. But try to keep it at a 1 drink minimum, or 1 wine glass minimum, or whatever. Just don't be all lushy. You get what I'm saying? And number 10, don't brag to your friends about him, who he is, what he's doing for you, because that's going to bring a lot of jealousy from them. They also might try to take him from you in order to get your gifts and all that stuff. You don't want to call all this kind of confusion. You don't want to be blasted on the internet. You don't want to be blasted on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube about what's going on in your life. So do not brag to them about it. Just try to kind of keep it to yourself. Like I said in the other video, try to have one friend that's in the same lifestyle as you if you want to like talk to somebody about what's actually going on. So those are my top 10 sugar baby don'ts that I have for you right now. This is a part of my Sugar Baby Chronicle series because I'm tired of you guys getting scammed, taken advantage of, or don't know what to do. So I compiled all this research and everything, and I came up with these solutions for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, like this video, share this video. All social media are down below. Danni Gives Advice in my advice column. You can write into that at DanniGivesAdvice@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to answer your question on camera in a dedicated video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with more videos. Bye.